Amit Bhardwaj is on the ground at the crash site. He sends us this ground report.
We are bringing you these visuals from the Air India crash site. These are the forensic experts which have reached the crash site once more. All through the day yesterday, they were collecting evidences from the ground zero. But right now, this morning, right ahead of PM Modi's visit to the crash site, what we could see is that forensic experts have reached the ground. They are taking a detour of the entire area, possibly again taking a stock of the situation. What we are given to understand that several of the samples were collected by the FSL team yesterday itself, and the entire rescue operation was completed in the midnight itself. And Home Minister Amit Shah had also confirmed as to how the FSL team, the forensic experts and the other investigative teams from the Ministry of Civil Aviation and the concerned authorities are on the ground, assessing the ground, getting all the data and evidences that they can collect from the ground zero. And that process was completed last night itself, midnight itself, but right ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit of the crash site of Air India 171, what we could see is that forensic experts are also on the ground. With video journalist Manish Bidhuri, this is Amit Bhardwaj reporting for India Today from Ahmedabad. We are bringing you these visuals.
So Prime Minister Narendra Modi has landed in Ahmedabad. He's currently at the crash site where the aircraft that not only crashed and then resulted in the explosion, the kind of smoke and fire we have seen, but also it hit a building of a medical college, and that reflects to the added chaos that took place, and of course the kind of tragedy that we are looking at. Divyesh Singh is joining me. Divyesh, I believe you're at the civil hospital. Is Prime Minister Modi also expected to arrive at the hospital after his visit to the crash site? Brijesh Doshi continues to be with us as well. Brijesh, so is that a part of the itinerary as well, where the injured are being treated, where there's the highest alert right now, DNA samples are being taken as well? Brijesh, can you hear me? Remember, our reporters consistently are trying to get more voices. It's still a developing story, and Prime Minister Modi is also on location, which can usually means that the audios may get jammed. So we'll try and get more details. There's a security protocol in place every time Prime Minister Modi is at a location. That's the cavalcade of PM Modi. He's at the crash site. This is important, remember, that Prime Minister Modi also realizing that wasting no time, he landed right away in Ahmedabad. He's at the crash site. He's then likely heading, according to our sources, to the civil hospital Ahmedabad as well, to be able to meet the medical professionals to assess the situation. Because here, while the Home Minister already was there last evening, there are other ministers, civil aviation ministers on the ground. But for Prime Minister Modi himself also to land on location, this is as much as a PM, but also there's a personal connect. Whether it's with regard to the home state, the personal connect to the passengers, and therefore to be able to assess the kind of tragedy that we are looking at. This is a national tragedy, remember. This is about passengers who are heading for a routine journey to create beautiful memories are no more. It's in fact taken international overtones as well, because it was an international flight. There are British, Portuguese, Canadian nationals also who were on board. All of them have been confirmed dead now. So it is definitely a national tragedy, and the reason that Prime Minister Modi has landed in Ahmedabad this morning, he'll likely be visiting two locations, the crash site, to assess the situation, the damage, and then will be heading to the civil hospital to interact with the medical professionals, the lone survivor, the family members as well. And at this juncture, it's very important that the leaders are there on the ground so they see it for themselves, because questions are rising. What can go wrong so horribly within a minute? As you see, look at that CCTV footage. The aircraft takes off, a routine clearance, but it does not take off fully. The landing gear is still intact. What happened with regard to these few seconds? You already can see a descent. That the pilot gives a mayday distress signal and gets no time even to turn around and have an emergency landing. What kind of a loss of thrust was so significant that then it crashed, and how hit a building as well in the perimeter, leading to the loss of life of 265 people, families destroyed forever. visuals of Prime Minister Modi at the crash site. Our colleagues are on the ground at the civil hospital at the site as well. Vidya joins me from the hospital. Vidya, so at the crash site where Prime Minister Modi is, he'll be likely coming to the hospital as well. What do you see around you? Because hospital is where all action is going to be with regard to whether it's the survivor to be able to get mortal remains. The family members must be there. How is the hospital ensuring that they are well prepared, but also to ensure a smooth process, a procedure for the families that must be in shock and heartbroken?
Pooja, yes, since yesterday when I've been, moving around the civil hospital, there are various blocks in which, people who are being treated, they are in a few buildings. Then there are at least 2 buildings where just the mortal remains of every person who has been brought out of the crash site, their bodies are lying. The sample collection has been done from the bodies. There are about more than 250 bodies that had been brought to the hospital, and the sample collection had been done. Those who saw the bodies, they said that, they were in such mangled state that it's beyond recognition, and that's one of the reasons why, sample collection of the blood sample collection and matching with the DNA was something that was already undertaken the moment the first few bodies had started coming out, and people realized that, identification is going to be a huge problem. So this procedure was immediately put into place. 72 hours is what they are saying it will take for the DNA reports to come out, where the matching will happen and then the handing over. And remember, this is a very sensitive issue, and the administration really cannot go wrong handing over wrong bodies to someone else. It could become an issue later. So they have to make sure that, all these procedures are done, to the point wherein there is no point for confusion. But right now I'm at the hospital, and if I can just show you this is the hospital wherein, the Prime Minister will be arriving in some time. After he visits the crash site, he'll be here. This is where he'll be visiting and meeting some of the patients, some of the survivors, and also the relatives who are here. Of course, after, going out from here, he'll be going out for a meeting, wherein there will be a meeting, a review meeting that will be held. So, there is a laid out program for the Prime Minister. But yes, I'm right now at the civil hospital, and it's right here that the Prime Minister will be entering from this gate, and he'll be going into this building. And of course, the program isn't a very, stretched out program. It's just a 2-hour that the Prime Minister is said to have in Ahmedabad, where he'll be doing all these like crash site visit, hospital visit, and then the review meeting. So all of it will be wrapped up in about 2 hours or so, is what we have been told.
Vidya, continue to get us all the latest updates on that. Remember, these are difficult assignments to be on. There are heartbroken families in shock whose world has been shattered forever. Many of them had just dropped off their loved ones and were sitting in their vehicles heading back home when they were told that the aircraft has crashed. Can only imagine the kind of distress the family members are going through. Vidya, and to all my colleagues, please stay on, because I want to leave the viewer with these visuals. And this is a development that is connected to every Indian and across the world as well, tracking of what happened in Ahmedabad.